Dom from Light and Easy is here, and we're going to be making a beautiful pasta bake. Very nice.
Justine, this is not only a pasta bake, but a vegetable pasta and polenta bake. So it is packed with vegetables, and it's a great recipe from Light and Easy. And I don't think a lot of people realise that Light and Easy actually have a really extensive range of vegetarian meals that are not only easy, but really, really delicious.
And may we say, not boring, because vegetarian food sometimes gets a bad rap. This sounds amazing. And look at this.
You have got
the colours of the rainbow you've brought.
There's so many vegetables. So basically what we're going to start, there's 3 parts to this recipe, which makes it even more interesting. So we've got some roast vegetables. So I'm going to get you to finish chopping the mushrooms. We're using zucchini, we've got capsicum, carrot and celery. We're going to drizzle those with a little bit of olive oil and roast them off in the oven for about 15, 20 minutes until they're nice and golden.
Now, it looks like a lot of vegetables, but after you roast this in the oven, they do shrink quite significantly.
Yeah, look, absolutely. And the other thing too, Justine, I mean, a lot of us are trying to reduce our intake of meat. And not that we want to go vegetarian, but we're all definitely trying to incorporate more plant-based recipes into our diet. And this one packs a punch, not only with flavour, but with vegetables. You've just about got your entire recommended 5 serves of vegetables in the one meal. So
that's what we like to hear.
Really, really nutritious. Now, to complement your roast vegetables, I've got a really lovely, rich Mediterranean sauce, which is packed with fibres. We're using lentils. So I'm going to start that. So I've got garlic and a little bit of tomato paste.
This is almost like a bolognese. You know, I can see there's, like I say, tomato paste, a bit of white wine, oregano, and instead of using mince, you use lentils. Great idea.
Really good idea. I mean, lentils are great. They're high in fibre. They keep you full for longer. You can use tin lentils or you can use pre-cooked lentils, so whatever's easier for you at home. I'm actually going to deglaze the pan with a little bit of white wine as well. So we're just going to add that in and kind of cook that out until you kind of lose that alcohol flavour, but it just gives that little, kind of something a little bit different when you add a splash of wine to the sauce.
Absolutely.
Now, I've also got probably a couple of tins of just really simple tin tomatoes. And this is the other thing too, not only are we getting our vegetables served from our fresh vegetables, but a lot of people don't realise that tin tomatoes also count as a vegetable serve. So you're even getting more vegetables in this sauce alone. So just pop those in. And of course, sometimes the tomatoes can be a little bit acidic. So it's good to just add in just a small pinch of sugar just to balance out that acidity as well. And I'm bringing this to a simmer, and then we're going to add in our lentils. Now, how are you going?
Okay, I have chopped
it seems
lots of chopping. I've pre-chopped all of my zucchini and my carrots and capsicum. It's actually quite therapeutic for me. I love chopping vegetables. You know, you sort of just go off and think about something else as you chop, and you get this wonderful meal at the end. So it's a win-win, right? So loads of veg, assuming a bit of olive oil.
Just a drizzle of olive oil, and then just give those a really good little toss. You can pop some salt and pepper.
Absolutely.
Just a bit of flavour. The thing I love about the vegetables too is that we're cooking them for all the same time, but you've got some hard vegetables and soft. We've got the zucchini mushrooms, but you've also got some carrots, celery and capsicum. So you're going to have a little bit of crunch from that carrot still in there, which I really like. Different textures in food as well.
Sounds good. All right, well, I'm going to get this into the oven. How long this is going to cook?
So look, about 15 minutes on about a 180, and really just until the vegetables are a nice golden brown colour.
Absolutely. And then in that time, this sauce is going to be done. It can just sit there, relax until our veg are ready.
Exactly. So Justine, the sauce is smelling delicious. It's got that classic Italian kind of rich feel and taste about it. I'm going to finish it off by just adding in some lovely fresh basil. I'm not going to be too particular about this, just kind of tear a few leaves like Nonna does.
Like Nonna does.
Like Nonna does.
And then our veggies are cooked. I must admit, I've stolen a few mushrooms out of there because they're so good. They're roasted, they've cooked down slightly, just right.
Yeah, delicious. So all we need to do now is pour the lentils into the veg, spoon that in.
Teamwork.
Teamwork, we love it. Now, Justine, as you can see, this makes a lot, but if you're on your own, you're not a great cook, or you don't have access to the ingredients, having the light and easy version of this in the fridge means that you can have this same delicious meal ready in 4 to 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
Now, we've just got to put together our polenta Rossoni topper. So you're going to do that. So we've got Rossoni.
Yes.
It looks like rice, but it's actually pasta. Now, this has more protein than rice, so it's a great addition to soups and makes a fabulous crumb. Polenta and a little bit of cheese.
Okay.
So we're going to just drizzle a little bit of olive oil on there, which is going to help this to kind of create that lovely, delicious, crunchy crust on top.
I love this idea of adding polenta. Would never think to do that, but I see you're incorporating that texture there.
Yeah, it has that lovely, crunchy texture. So if you spread all the Rossoni and polenta on top, I'll give it a little bit of a smooth over.
And then this goes into the oven. How long are we going to bake it for?
Yeah, so look at 180 for about 15 to 20 minutes until that top is really nice and golden.
Sounds good. Well, Dom, this smells fantastic and it looks great.
Yeah, Justine, look, it's one of my favourite light and easy recipes, not only because it tastes amazing, but because it packs so much nutrition into one serve. Here, I'll bring the plate over.
Thank you. Oh, look at that, piping hot, steamy. Fantastic.
And just a little sprinkle of parsley over the top. Delicious.
How's that portion size?
Yeah, that's good. We could go a
with
little
that?
more.
Bit more.
Well, it is all vegetables.
It's all veg, why not?
Yeah, that's it. Delicious. I think we should have a little try.
I think we should too. And try this Rossoni with the polenta in it. That's really good.
Delicious. I love the crunch.
And it's one of those pasta bakes, when you think of pasta bakes, rich, heavy, loads of cheese. This is light and you feel quite good afterwards because you've got all your veggies in. Dom, thank you so much.
Absolutely, you're welcome.